The first time you access the dark web, you might expect something terrifying: skulls, cryptic code, a hacker's lair. But what you actually find is surprisingly ordinary: search engines, forums, even wikis that look like stripped-down versions of sites you use every day. This normalcy is intentional. It's a false sense of safety. The dark web runs on Tor, a system that wraps your connection in layers of encryption, making you nearly untraceable. This anonymity is a double-edged sword. It protects whistleblowers and journalists, but also shields criminals. The surface looks mundane, but just beneath, things get unsettling. Imagine a site that looks like Amazon, but sells stolen credit cards or fake passports. These aren't lone hackers. They're organized, professional operations with customer service and refund policies. The real danger isn't what you see, but what's hidden behind the friendly interface. The welcoming design is a trap, lowering your guard and encouraging you to explore. Every click is a risk. You don't know who's on the other end, or if the site is a scam or a law enforcement honeypot. The most dangerous places often look the most inviting. The dark web's horror starts with this deceptive sense of safety. It's not the monsters you expect, it's the ones you don't see coming. The ordinary masks the extraordinary risks. You might join a forum or click a link, thinking it's harmless, but the consequences can be immediate and severe. The dark web's greatest trick is making you feel at home, right before it shows its true face. The real threat is how easy it is to let your guard down. The dark web is a corporate underworld, not a shadowy cave. Its professionalism is what makes it so chilling. The horror begins with a smile, not a snarl. Before we go further, let's be clear. This is for education, not encouragement. Accessing the dark web is risky. Malware, scams, and legal trouble are real dangers. Law enforcement actively monitors illegal activity, and anonymity isn't foolproof. Even a single mistake can have serious consequences. We're here to understand, not participate. Think of this as a guided tour from a safe distance. The goal is to inform, not tempt. If you're interested in the hidden corners of technology, subscribe for more deep dives, always from a safe vantage point. Remember, knowledge is protection, but curiosity can be costly. Stay smart, stay safe. Now let's peel back the next layer. The internet has layers: the surface web, the deep web, and the dark web. The surface web is what you use every day, searchable, public, and open. The deep web is private: your email inbox, bank account, anything behind a login. The dark web is a hidden corner of the deep web, accessible only with special tools like the Tor browser. Sites here use onion addresses and are built for anonymity. Tor routes your traffic through servers worldwide, making tracing difficult. Originally developed for secure government communication, Tor is now public. The dark web is used by activists, journalists, and criminals alike. It's not inherently evil. It's a tool, and its impact depends on who's using it. Most of the internet is hidden from search engines, but only a small part is the dark web. The dark web is about privacy, sometimes for good, sometimes for harm. It's a digital shadowland, both shield and sword. Understanding it means seeing both its promise and its peril. It's not a separate world, but a hidden layer of our own. The dark web's reputation is built on myths: hitmen for hire, red rooms, and black markets. Hitman sites? Almost always scams. Red rooms, live-streamed violence are urban legends, technically implausible and never confirmed. Black markets for drugs and weapons do exist, but they're under constant attack from law enforcement. The Silk Road was real, but it's gone, and new markets rise and fall all the time. The real danger isn't stumbling into horror by accident. Most fears are exaggerated by movies and media. The dark web's true threat is more subtle and pervasive. It's not about monsters in the shadows, but the everyday crimes that thrive in anonymity. The scariest parts aren't the myths, they're the realities that touch our lives. The dark web is less horror movie, more crime drama. The real nightmare is closer than you think. The dark web is a distorted mirror of our society. It amplifies greed, deception, and cruelty, turning crime into business. Scams aren't rare, they're industrialized. Phishing, fake stores, identity theft. On the dark web, these are entire industries. Hackers share tips, sell scam kits, and collaborate to defraud people at scale. The dark web professionalizes crime, making it efficient and impersonal. Stolen credit cards and leaked passwords are traded like commodities. You don't have to visit the dark web to be its victim. Its influence bleeds into the surface web, affecting us all. The real horror is the normalization of crime as a business model. Evil here is mundane, bureaucratic, and disturbingly close to home. The dark web's true terror is its reflection of us. Take identity theft. On the surface web, it's a personal tragedy. On the dark web, it's an industry. Hackers steal millions of records in a single breach. Names, addresses, passwords. This data is sold in bulk like raw materials. Buyers use automated tools to test stolen credentials across countless sites, looking for matches. When they find one, they drain accounts or make fraudulent purchases. The process is industrial, automated, and impersonal. Victims are just entries in a spreadsheet. Different groups handle each step: breaching, selling, exploiting, laundering. Each player is a cog in a machine, rarely seeing the human cost. This is the banality of evil, crime as routine business. A single breach can fuel months of fraud. Ordinary people suffer, never knowing how their data was used. The dark web turns lives into commodities. You don't have to go looking for trouble, it finds you. The real threat is a faceless system that profits from your vulnerability. The dark web is the engine room of modern cybercrime. The dark web isn't just about money, it's a breeding ground for extremism. Here, hate speech and violent ideologies flourish without moderation. Forums for white supremacy, neo-Nazism, and other extremist groups operate freely. These echo chambers radicalize users, validating and amplifying their worst beliefs. Anonymity emboldens people to express and act on dangerous ideas. Some real-world terrorists have been active in these forums, using them to plan and encourage violence. The dark web provides community and purpose for extremists. It's a pipeline from online hate to real-world harm. The same privacy that protects dissidents can shield those plotting violence. This is the dark web's tragic paradox. The dark web's dangers don't stay online, they spill into the real world. Drug markets have revolutionized illegal trade, letting users order deadly substances to their door. Sellers use sophisticated shipping to avoid detection. Buyers rely on reviews for safety, but the drugs are often more dangerous. Fentanyl, heroin, counterfeit pills. Overdose deaths are directly linked to dark web purchases. Fentanyl, especially, is lethal in tiny amounts and often mixed into other drugs without warning. Each transaction is a gamble with someone's life. The system protects sellers and buyers, but the consequences are real and devastating. The dark web is a logistics network for harm, not just a digital curiosity. The horror is in the physical aftermath. Emergency rooms, morgues, shattered families. The threat is not abstract. It's heartbreakingly real. The dark web's reach is global, but its impact is painfully local. The scariest thing about the dark web isn't the technology, it's what it reveals about us. Tor and anonymity are neutral. The horror is human. The dark web exposes what people do when they think no one's watching. The monsters aren't digital. They're ordinary people driven by profit, ideology, or belonging. The dark web didn't invent evil. It just accelerates and organizes it. It connects criminals and victims across the globe, erasing old barriers. Is the dark web an anomaly, or a reflection of our society's hidden side? For every rule, someone's breaking it. For every trust, someone's exploiting it. The real nightmare is the fragility of our systems and our own nature. The dark web is a mirror, stripped of pretense. It warns us. The fight isn't just against technology, but against the darkness within. The systems we build can connect or corrupt us. The ultimate battle is with ourselves. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Cyber Defense for the latest in cybersecurity.